up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley, and today I wanted to share with you guys really fast. As you know, I've shared in my previous videos that I took quite a few cuttings from all of my flowers that I have. That would be my vinca, my geraniums, my celosia, all of those. And currently, everything that you see here sitting behind me, these are all my humidity domes. Some of them have petunias in them, some of them have impatiens, some have vinca, and so on and so forth. I wanted to share with you, really cool, real quick. I decided that when winter is over, I wanted to do a sweet potato plant. I wanted to grow sweet potatoes of my own. And I wasn't sure exactly how to do it, but I can say that I figured it out, and I wanted to share it with you guys at home so that if you decide that maybe you want to do a sweet potato plant of your own, well, I have just the trick for you on how to be able to do that. And it's not necessarily a sweet potato plant. It is called a sweet potato slip. So you're going to be making slips out of a sweet potato that you then can take and transplant outside when springtime hits, and hopefully you'll be able to grow sweet potatoes of your own, which is the plan. So I'm going to share with you exactly how I did it, and I have it already set up behind me. I have here a sweet potato, and I have, what I used was bamboo sticks. You can use toothpicks, you can use whatever you prefer. I decided to use skewers, basically. And what I did was I took my sweet potato and I did it in a clear solo cup. This way I could see when it does start to produce roots. I was able to see it versus a red solo cup that you can't really see into. I mean, it doesn't mean that you can't lift the potato up, the sweet potato up and look, but I figured a clear cup was probably a better way to go. So, anyway, all I did, this is really simple, guys. If you want to make sweet potato slips or essentially roots from here that will then grow into foliage with roots that you can then plant outside, this is how you do that, guys. And again, all it is a sweet potato. And first and foremost, you want to make sure that you identify your top and your bottom end. You have a blunt and you have a pointy end. And now the pointy end is the end that you want to go into the cup. You want that part to be submerged into the water. So I'll pull this up for you real quick. This here, I don't know if you can see, there you go. That would be considered the pointy end. That is where your roots are going to come from. This part up here is more of your blunt end. Any end that is the pointier end that looks like it had previous roots in it, that's the part that you want to identify, and that is the part that you want to go in the water. And you want at least half of the sweet potato to go submerged into the water, and the other half to be left up top. That's where these come into play. You can put 4, you can put 3, whichever is going to hold half of that sweet potato above the cup and half into the water. And already, I will tell you that I did this it's probably been a week now. It's probably been a week now that I did this, and already, I mean, it may not seem like much, but already, and you probably can't see it at home, but, oh, if I flip it just the right way, if you can see some of those little, there you go, those little pointy things that are sticking out on the sides, those are actually little tiny baby roots that are just starting to come out from the bottom. So, I can't wait to see what it does given a little bit more time. And again, roots are going to come from the bottom, and then from the top, believe it or not, from the top, you'll start to see little sprouts that come up. And that will be your foliage. That will be where your leaves come in. So I'm really, really curious to see how this turns out. I'm actually really excited to do this. So this is, I will continue to post videos on probably on about a weekly basis on how the sweet potato is doing. And if any of you at home decide that maybe you want to try it, awesome, great. Definitely share those comments down below. Let me know if you tried it at home and how it turned out. And again, I will post weekly to let you know how this guy worked out. And real fast, just to let you know, I will also be posting videos on which ones of my flower cuttings actually rooted and which ones didn't. And I will say before I let you go, very quickly, I did get, believe it or not, and I didn't do a video on it, and I really should have. I'm kicking myself in the butt for it. But these are my impatiens, and these 3 rooted. I have them in the humidity domes behind me. I will post that down below. I bought those over Amazon. They are great, great, great tools to use. I can't say enough about them. It keeps the humidity in because, again, once you take those cuttings, they have no roots. They have nothing to, hydrate themselves. So those humidity domes really come into play. And they've worked perfectly for me. Again, like I said, these 3 have rooted. I have a ton more behind me, and I will be posting a video on those cuttings as to whether or not they rooted, how it worked, how it went, what I think of it.